Berg and welcome to a new FIFA 21 video on my channel. This is the second video of the new series, the FIFA Academy, and I'm gonna do a review about some of you viewers match. One of you viewers gave me a link to a match that he wanted to review, and yeah, I downloaded it. Cut out the best situations and also some situations that were not so good, and I'm going to explain what he did good and what maybe was not so good and what he could do better in those situations. So if you're interested in that, make sure you will stay tuned and watch the video, and yeah, maybe you can learn something about that. If you want me to review one of your matches, that is possible, of course. Please drop a link to the video in the description, and if it's interesting, I will do a review about that also. So don't forget to like this video. I really appreciate it if you will do that. You can also subscribe to my channel. It's free to do, of course. I'm doing lots of tactic videos, I'm doing tutorial videos, and this new FIFA Academy series. And now we are going to the match. And the match is starting, and he is playing against LAFC, so that's the club from Los Angeles, of course. He is playing with Cruz Azul himself, and this is his formation and his lineup that he is using. Now we're going to the first situation. He is playing the ball to the left side. Be a bit patient, so that is good. Watching for the right opportunity to do a good pass. There it is, a really good pass. And he's dribbling into the box and then a shot, but the shot is not that good. And we're going back to the shot, and here you can see he's passing around. This is pretty good. The game was slowing down there a bit, and he is waiting for a good opportunity. There it is. He's searching for the free space, but then he's decided to shoot. And yeah, from this angle, from this possession, in my opinion, it's not a really good thing to shoot, because the way that you will succeed in this situation is not really big. And with Cruz Azul, and he is not playing with the best players in the world, of course, and that's not really necessary because his opponent is also not with the best players. But yeah, shooting from this angle is not a really good option for me. What he could do is pass the ball to this guy. He's cutting inside, and when you give him a bit of a through ball, not too hard, there's a really good opportunity that he can shoot. Or you do a drag back, I need to say, and search for your own space, or maybe this guy is walking in and you could pass the ball to him to shoot. But shooting from this angle was not a really good option. Look, if you would pass it to him and then he could shoot, or just a drop back and this midfielder who was coming in and he could shoot. So it was not a really big fault, of course, but there was something that he could do better. We're going to the second situation. Here's playing the ball around again, patiently waiting for a right opportunity, and here he does a good job. What I said in the first situation, he is passing the ball to this midfielder, and now there is a good opportunity to shoot. And yeah, he was also doing that, but he was a bit unlucky that it didn't go in. The next situation, he is passing the ball here, and then he is facing right to his opponent. This guy is making a good run, and there is not a really good opportunity to play the ball to someone else, but he is now directly facing to the defenders, and there are also two other defenders, so he could do a skill move here, but then he is facing at least two other defenders. So that's not a really good option in my opinion. In my opinion, I will go pass it back to this guy, but he is losing the ball. Can happen, of course. Then he's giving some pressure to his opponent and he's recovering the ball really quick. So that's good. And this pass, Lofton through ball it is, I think. It's a really wonderful pass. Then he is controlling it. And yeah, it's a bit hard because you need to decide in a split second. And most of you guys, I think, they will shoot, of course, because it was a really good pass and a really good opportunity, but the first touch of this player was not really good, and the shot is also not really good. Maybe he should have shoot in the other corner. He's going for the left corner. Maybe he should go for the right corner, but the chance that the defender will block it is really big. So what he needed to do was passing it to this player. And I know it's really hard because you need to decide in a split second. But if he had passed the ball to this player, the way that the chance that he scored a goal was way higher than this one. And yeah, it's a waste of a chance, but that can happen, of course. And then we're going to the next situation, and again he is giving some good pressure on his opponent. He has the ball here, going to the right side, looking for the space and then deciding what he's going to do. So that's really good, of course. And then he's seeing, passing to this guy is not really good. And his left attacking midfielder is making a really great run into the box. And he is going for the Lofton through ball again. And with his head, he is scoring the first goal. And this is a really, really wonderful goal, in my opinion. Then we are going to the next situation, goal kick from the opponent. He is playing the ball around again. He is giving some pressure on it, but maybe this time a bit too much, because there are already 3 players out of play, you can say, because the ball is already here and they are there. There are here 2 players that are not even good possessioned to give some pressure. And also with this guy, he was running forward and tried to tackle the ball, and that one is out of possession also. And now there is lots of space for the opponent to make a good run forward, but I already know what is going to happen. This opponent is not really good at passing the ball, I think, and he doesn't know what to do, because he is just dribbling, and he is able to catch up again. So that's a good thing. He is able to catch up again. And now the opponent is trying to pass the ball around, and he screwed it up. Because, I already should have played the ball to this guy. And then you have here 2 players who are making runs and see what's happening. Also on the right side, there's a lot of space for the opponent to play the ball around. But he is trying to give a ball to this guy. He is covered up by 2 center backs, so there was not a really good decision from his opponent. So he came away with that, but in the first situation he would not give so much pressure in my eyes. Again, a defensive situation. The opponent is playing the ball to one of his strikers. I think he's playing with 2 strikers, and then he selected one of his center backs. And then you always need to be careful when you are selecting your center backs, because when that's going wrong, there is going to be a really wide gap into your defense. So if you are selecting the center back, you don't need to run forward, because the only option that he can have forward play is to this guy. You can also play to the left side, but your right defender is over there. So the only thing that you need to care of is make sure that he couldn't reach this striker. You also can go back, but when he is going back, you will be able to recover your defense again. So the only thing that you need to do in this situation, make sure that he can't reach his striker. And then he is reaching his striker immediately. That's not a really good thing for my opponent. If I were him, I would have waited. But then he is reaching his striker. And then if you were jockey defending, I don't think you are using jockey defending here. The only thing you need to do is jockey defending and walk with him and make sure that he is not able to go straight to the goal. But you have decided to tackle him, and then there is lots of space in your defense. This guy has recognized that and makes the run going forward, and he has a really great opportunity, and your goalkeeper is saving your ass over there. Then in the next situation again, the opponent is attacking, and he is running forward with his center back. And that's a really dangerous thing to do, because you are running forward. This striker is available for making a run forward. He could be catched up by this center back and by this left defender, but there is a really wide gap, and there's also a player free to pass the ball. If you would pass it to him, then a through ball, he is through. So you are running forward with your defender, and really lucky that you have the ball, and not that he is passing it to this guy and then the through ball to there. But he is passing the ball now to that one, and that's a bit too late. So you have the ball. That's a really good thing, of course. You have the ball. It was a bit dangerous, really dangerous in my eyes, but you have the ball. Maybe you like to take those risks. And then you pass the ball really good and scoring your second goal. And then again, here the central defensive midfielder is taking the ball. You were waiting. That's a really good thing, and a bit lucky that the defender didn't block that ball, because you were waiting a bit too long. And in my experience that I have, is when you're waiting so long and the defender of your opponent is coming so close, most of the times he will catch that ball up. But in this time, he didn't do that, and you were scoring the second goal. And then right from off the kickoff, and then I'm gonna say it again, kickoff glitch, here we go. Yeah, he's passing the ball around and you try to defend it. He's passing the ball really securely to Vela to the right side. He's really lucky that he is get that ball here also again, and he's going into the box and scoring the goal. Well, there's not really much that you did wrong here in my eyes. This is kickoff glitch. Your defenders, especially the central defensive midfielders in this case, are not running back at all. And yeah, there's nothing that you could do. Okay, here you have the ball for a split second and you lose it again. And look at this central defensive midfielders. They are going forward. They don't even come back. If this guy, especially this guy, he is coming back. But if he decided to go back in an earlier stadium, he was able to catch up this striker and yeah, be there to defend, and you had a really much greater opportunity that you didn't get that goal against. But yeah, sometimes FIFA is what it is, and yeah, you can do nothing about that. Going to the second half, you were from the kickoff, I think, and yeah, playing the ball around, watching for a good opportunity, and you see this guy running and he's able for a pass, so you're passing it, waiting for this guy to make the run into this wide gap of the defense of your opponent, passing the ball really good and give it a shot, and you scored a really good goal over there. And then again, a really good pressure moment from your side. Your opponent had a free kick, passing the ball short. You decide to run. In my opinion, you should always try to block the shortest option, because lots and lots of players are going for that way, and yeah, sometimes you can surprise them and get the ball. So you did that, but you are at your own here, and yeah, the only thing you could do is running straight to the goal. But yeah, the chance that your opponent's center back will catch you up is really great. So what you should do is watch this player, watch what he is going to do, and he is making a run, but he is not really available for a pass. So you decide to go back with your own player. A bit luck that you pass him there, and yeah, in this situation you should pass the ball to that guy, but you decided to make a drop back, a drag back, I think, and that one failed. As you can see here, try to do a drag back, but you get the ball back really quick. And here with your right attacking midfielder, you decided to pass it to this guy again, but the way that that would succeed is not really great, because this guy was blocking the pathway, this guy was running into. I will go for this guy and then pass it to there, but yeah, by a bit of luck you get the ball back again, and then there it is, this guy is having the ball. Then you are going to the left side, and yeah, this is a really good pass because he is making a run and you pass it directly to him. And in this situation, I will never go for the shot, because again, the players that you are having are not the best in the world, and the chance that you will succeed this goal is not really good. So in my opinion, you should get the ball, maybe take 1 or 2 steps into the box, and yeah, decide on that moment what you should do. You could do maybe a drop back or a fake shot and then go for the shot, or maybe one of these players are making good runs and are available, but you are deciding to go for the shot, and it's not a really good shot, and a really great opportunity is wasted there, in my opinion. And then the goalkeeper has the ball and he is going for the quick counter attack, and here you're giving some pressure again, and he's turning around really easily, and yeah, this guy is gone and he can play the ball forward, do a 1-2, that's a pretty good thing. And yeah, these players are not coming back at all, and there's a really wide gap in your defense. There's not really much that you can do about that, especially then not giving that pressure at the very fast moment. But yeah, you were succeeded that much in this game that I can understand why you did that, but at this time you didn't succeed, and he is giving a through ball. This looks like it's gonna be a hopeless ball because your center back is there and his striker is there, but in this situation you can see why I don't like to have really slow center backs, because he is losing this duel. You are coming out with your goalkeeper. That's a good thing, I guess, because the goalkeeper is making his goal a bit smaller over there. He is going for the shot, and you were really lucky that he's hitting the post, and then he's blocking this ball. So you were really lucky that you didn't get a goal against there. Next situation, you have a really great attacking option, and here you're giving a loft and through ball to this guy. That is a really good thing, and he can go straight to the goal and create a really good opportunity. There are also 3 guys running into the box, so maybe there is an opportunity to pass the ball across the ball. But yeah, as you can see here, there is not a really good opportunity because the defenders are blocking all these passing ways. So the only thing that you can do is shoot, and what I should do is give a how do you say that, a power shot, and you perform that with the L2 button and then shoot, or maybe a low shot with the R1 and the L1, so, and then go for the far corner. But he's touching the ball again, and now you're hitting that shoot button, and he is doing, I think, a how do you say that, a curveball, a finesse shot with his left foot. And I don't think this guy is left-footed. I think he is right-footed. But because you are doing the finesse shot, I think you are doing that. He is hitting that ball with his left foot, and because he's not good at that shooting, I guess the ball is going right straight to the goalkeeper. And yeah, he can save that ball. If you go for the power shot or even the low shot, I think the chance that you will score this goal immediately is really bigger. But then there is a surprise. Well, it's FIFA 21, so maybe it's not a surprise at all. There is a rebound, and you can also score the goal. So the rebound is a really good thing for you at this moment, but it was not really necessary to have that rebound chance, because you could have scored that one directly. To the latest goal here to Rodriguez. I still don't know how you did this. How did you did this? Is this just luck, or is this some kind of movement that you were doing? This guy was totally out of possession, and there's so much space here for you to go forward. You go inside, then go outside again. And yeah, this is a really good goal, of course, in my opinion. But still, I really don't know how you did this. Maybe you can explain it to me, or was it just luck? But yeah, turning so quick, then go inside, go outside again, defender is lost, you score the goal. So that's a pretty good thing. Then there is one opportunity for your opponent. Let's see what's happening. He is passing the ball, this is a good thing. You're giving some pressure again. And again, at this moment, what you are doing when you are giving some pressure, you're always pressing that tackle button. And in most of the times, when you're not sure that you don't have the ball and you're tackling, you will be out of possession. As you can see here, he's going out of possession and you're gone. So maybe you should learn the jockey defending. Maybe you should practice that, because if you are jockey defending this whole situation would not be done. Because if you are hitting this L2 button and just cover this space, because he's doing a 1-2, you could also go to this guy, but most of the times, you see the run he is making. Most players are playing it back to the player that is making the run. You should cover up the space. The only thing you need to do is hold the L2 button and be in this area. And when he is passing the ball back, you have it and the situation is gone. But you are going full for the ball and you are gone. And he has a really good opportunity and hitting the post again. And I think your opponent is really, really mad at this moment, because he is pausing. And yeah, I think I know he's going to rage quit right now. He's waiting for the pause menu and then he's going to leave the match. So, well, this was the end of this video, of this review. I hope you liked it and I hope you will learn something about that. And yeah, if there's someone else who's watching this video and you want me to review your match, drop a link in the descriptions, in the comments. I need to say, drop a link in the comments, or send me a DM on Instagram and I will see what I can do for you. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great time. Bye bye.